What up, guys? Today I wanted to check out Milk's favorite item. By the time this goes up, I think it'll be the channel anniversary for 1 year. Yay! I think I first uploaded on March 23rd, so nice. I'm taking a break from doing the long-ass news story event to do something more chill. Unfortunately, I wanted to do something a bit funner for the 1 year anniversary, but the Nikke Wave 2 for Union Arena kind of fell through, and that's what I wanted to do, so we're kind of fucked. Maybe next year. Anyways, this will also help me try to finish Privities, because I'm going to convert all the extra milk to Privities, so I can do her showcase. And because, you know, she's really good and I want her. While passing by the elevator, I run into the Cafe Sweetie squad. Fancy seeing you here, pal. Hello, partner. Hey. Hi, everyone. Did you all just come back from mission? Yeah, and we worked well together. You call that good teamwork? Teamwork. Terrible. Always terrible. Glad to see you're all getting along. I see you're all bickering as usual. Yeah, they're getting along. Alright. Yeah, we're getting along so well that I'd love to give them a little smack upside the head. Milk edges closer to me. She's edging me. By the way, how's your success rate for missions lately? As far as solo missions go, I'm barely breaking even. You seem awfully chipper in spite of that. You seem to be having a rough go at it. We'll do the first one. I chose this, so I can't complain. Unlike before, I'm not only accepting easy missions I know I can do. Now I take on any mission and try to accomplish it however I can. Just don't push yourself too hard. Of course not. I will say one thing though. Lately my missions have been taking longer and my income isn't what it used to be. Mind if I mooch off you just a tad? Alright, how about we have dinner tonight? Dang, that was quick! Hold on, no, I can't. I'm supposed to go with these two to check the quality of the coffee at the maid cafe. Damn, they're scouting out the competition. You guys do that as well? It's one of our most important duties. So, what do you think, Freema? It's pretty clear to me that those two have a Oh, right, pal. Did you see that super rookie who entered the Under Arena last week? The way she fought was positively bestial. Just watching her got my blood pumping. I hope she doesn't get eliminated before I've got a chance to go up against her. If they had planted their lips on each other, the simple act of looking into one another's eyes would render them unable to resist doing it again. No one thinks that. Just you. What is Sugar on about? Look at those two. They're just making idle chit-chat like usual. Agreed. Looks like our friend might need some assistance. Alright, I better get going. See you later, pal. Take care. You too. Be safe, all of you. Hey, what are you two whispering about? Milk yanks at Sugar and Freema and the trio disappears into the distance. The members of Cafe Sweetie sit in a circle inside the maid cafe, sipping on coffee. The sugar coffee has improved a lot compared to before. It's still lacking a bit in the sweetness department though. You put 9-to-1 ratio, Sugar! The milk coffee isn't too bad. I'm not keeping snoring, bro. So, Milk. Yeah? Have you kissed partner yet? You've got some nerve asking me that. What'd I do wrong? I'm only asking a question. Agreed. Curious. I'm leader. Order you answer. You're only the leader when it suits you. Agree. Convenient. Judging by that reaction, I'm guessing nothing happened. There is no way two people smooch each other and then that's the end of it. That doesn't make any sense. Therefore, it's reasonable to assume that you never kissed in the first place. That's something only an obsessive like you would think. As a matter of fact, we did kiss. And then? And then nothing. What, you got a problem? I refuse to believe that my kissing theory is incorrect. You can go on believing whatever you like. I refuse to let you get me worked up. Whether the issue lies with me or with Pal, it changes nothing. For better or for worse, I'm not going to run from this. I'll face each and every obstacle that comes my way and win him over. Slowly, at my own pace. Sugar. What? Milk has grown. Very touching. I agree. What is with you two? I still say this calls for a degree of caution. The only thing I'm cautious about is the nonsense you're always spouting. Sounds to me like you and partner are going through a rough patch. Come again? Makes sense. There's more to love than kissing, to be sure. But it does take up a considerable part of it. I suppose you're not entirely off base there. In fact, I'd wager it's about 99.99% of it. That is everything, you idiot! Thinking that a relationship can survive on only the remaining 0.01% would be foolish. That's something that only someone like you would think. Milk downs the rest of her coffee in one gulp and slams the paper cup down on the table. How do you slam a paper cup down? I don't think that's how it works. If all you're gonna do is sit here and spew out more of this drivel, I'm out of here. If it's not about a mission, don't bother contacting me. I see Milk still only drinks her coffee from a paper cup, but I'm glad to see everyone getting along. Oh, she called that a paper cup? You call that getting along? I was worried they might come to blows. Of course they get along. The entire reason they can speak so passionately is because they trust each other. After returning to her room, Milk lies down on the bed and takes out her phone. It's tomorrow. On the calendar app, a small star marks the next day's date. Rough patch, you say? Huh, bunch of claptrap. Milk mumbles to herself, feeling her heart beat faster just by looking at the date. I will never give up. I won't handle this half-heartedly. I will persevere and figure out every last thing about you. Until then, I just want you to know that. I'll stick close to you. I think that was for her bond story. I don't remember doing that, though. Dang it! I will persevere and figure out every last thing about you. I certainly sound confident. So, what am I supposed to do next? Milk sighs and then shifts her gaze to the side of the bed. On the nightstand sits a small box adorned with cute wrapping. No, I can't do this. It's just not me. Milk opens the box and carefully removes the contents. Next day, Commander's room. Just as I'm wrapping up my work for the day, Milk enters the office. Hey pal, are you still working? Just finishing, 1 second. No problem, take your time. Milk heads into the kitchen and comes out with 2 mugs of coffee. She hands one to me and holds the other as she sits on the top of the desk. What are you working on? Oh, is this that report you do every few months? Yeah, almost done. More slave labor. I love being a government dog. Like I said, take your time. Milk takes a sip from her mug of milk coffee and falls silent. I'm not making slurp noises anymore, okay? We're done now. I gave you guys like 5. A comfortable silence settles over the office, with no signs of discomfort or awkwardness. When I look up after finishing my work, I lock eyes with Milk, who is staring at me intently. What is it? Is something on my face? Let's do something on my face. No, nothing. It's just... Freema and Sugar were saying some ridiculous things. What do they say? If you're not comfortable telling me, you don't have to. No, it's not that. Fine, there's no point hiding it from you. They say you and I are going through a rough patch. I know that's a ridiculous sentiment, but as absurd as it sounds, it kinda got to me. Milk, that's... Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not like I think our relationship is actually on the rocks. It's just... It made me realize I still have a long way to go. I thought I was finally starting to see results after all the hard work I'd put in. I thought I'd progressed, but then one silly comment for someone is enough to make me waver. It made me wonder if they were right. Is this approach I've been using really the right one? Or is there another path I should be taking? Well, it's probably better than whatever Rappy's trying. Milk. Before I can say anything, Milk shakes her head and stands up. Ugh, my mind is in such a jumble. Let's get a move on. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. I'm really looking forward to our date today. We arrive in the Ark's downtown area. We have a meal together, sample milk coffee from different cafes, browse several shopping centers, stroll around the streets, and eventually end up at an arcade. Oh, look, a punching machine. Want to give it a try? It's been a while since you and I went toe-to-toe. You go first. Milk nudges me forward, and I find myself standing in front of the machine, facing the speed bag. I carefully position myself. Hey-ya! Whoa, that was pretty good. The 3 digits on the scoreboard go up and up, eventually stopping at 712 points. Not bad. That's all? I've got this in the bag. Milk takes her stance and throws a clean, straight punch. The scoreboard displays 999 points accompanied by a somewhat underwhelming sound effect. He cheated! A perfect score! What do you think of that? One more round. It's frustrating, but I've been beaten. And one more round. You should learn to accept defeat a bit more gracefully, pal. Oh, you can leave your name next to your high score. I'll leave one for you, too. After putting in our names, Milk stares blankly at the high scores. First, Milk, 999. I thought the digits were only 3. They change it? You certainly are strong. Sure, I'm physically strong, but that's only because I'm a Nikke. In terms of inner strength, I can't compare to you. Milk swipes her finger across the screen. All the way at the bottom, barely making it into the rankings, is my record. You're the strong one. Incredibly strong. Is it okay if I pick up where I left off in our conversation before? Sure. You probably know this better than anyone, but I'm a coward. Milk starts to walk off as she speaks. Whenever things get tough, I do whatever I can to avoid it. Even when I finally manage to pull myself together, I lose focus again only a few days later. That's why I respect you so much, pal. Your strength is unwavering no matter what. You're unshakable. But you managed to overcome it all. I did. But only thanks to your help. I'm not that strong. But the reason I had to become stronger was to protect the people who matter to me. I see. Heh, that was actually a simpler explanation than I thought. I feel kinda silly for worrying about it. Was that what you were worried about? Oh, I don't know. I suppose you could call it that. Milk stretches. Why don't we spend a bit more time outside? I just thought of something I wanted to do. What is it? Milk raises her index finger and points towards the artificial sky over the ark. The Dome of Eternity? We're gonna blow it up? Above that. The surface? Let's go fight. Oh, we actually are on the surface this time. This was one of the first ones. They don't do this anymore, where like the favorite item has an actual fight. They used to do these a lot. I swear they don't do these more, like, at all. I'm just gonna play on auto the whole time. A few moments later, amongst some ruins up on the surface. It's been a while since we came up here, just the 2 of us. You're right. Our mission is simple. All we need to do is retrieve some supplies. I'm detecting a half-little raptures, but hey, that's all part of the mission. Just be sure not to get in my way. Of course, what are you talking about? You're weaker than me. Let's do the second one. What? When it comes to raptures, I'm way stronger than you. As we chat, we maneuver our way through the familiar ruins. We don't have far to go until the designated waypoint. Pal, thanks for listening to me today. Talking with you made me feel like I've reached a major turning point in my life. Although, honestly, I think I felt this way before. Milk stops walking. There I go again. Why don't we do this every day? If talking to me helps motivate you, and helps you not want to run away, then we can do this every day. But aren't you busy? It won't be easy to do this on a daily basis. That may be true, but, well, I'll try to do it somehow. Let's do the second one, sounds a bit more reassuring. I was only kidding. I can see how much you're doing for me, so it's only right that I do as much for you. Let's declare the next resolution de jour. You become stronger because you wanted to protect the people you cared about, right? Right? So, I'll do the same. I'll push myself as hard as I can to protect what's precious to me. Milk stops speaking and looks at me intently. There's something I've been thinking about lately. Yes? You're really not afraid to say things that other people would be self-conscious about admitting. Huh? Is there something wrong with that? Not at all, that's why I like you. What? Milk, who had remained frozen for a brief moment, loosens and sighs. Honestly. She pulls back the bolt on her weapon and steps forward. Just watch closely. I'm going to become the mightiest Nikke there is. And I'm about to show you what I can do. I'm always watching. You want to know something? Milk gives me a faint smile. To a coward like me, she runs forward confidently. Words like that give me more strength than anything else. All that confidence, and this fight's gonna suck because she only has a sniper, and I can't burst. I guess I one-shot everything, but I mean, whatever. It's not like I can lose. Her reload's not too long. Yeah, these guys are not doing any damage to me. This was so much easier when it's like the Red Hood, what's it called? The free skin little mini thing that they do. You can use Red Hood in that one, and I mean, Red Hood full burst, so it makes it pretty easy. Oh, I guess Milk is first one. I forget. When do we get a new Milk skin? Okay, bro, just aim at the boss. Okay, I'm gonna manually aim at the boss. Yeah, this isn't gonna kill me. Stop hiding, bro. There we go. Get this guy out of here. The fucking AI is shooting at the minions. Like, dude. There we go. I can kind of see why they don't do this anymore. After coming back to the commander's room, I take a shower and collapse on the sofa along with Milk. We're in the cafe, though. What? Phew, I'm exhausted. Me too. In the days that follow, I complete a few more missions with Milk. Although it made for a tight schedule, not once did I think of stopping Milk, having seen how motivated she was. It's been a long time since I felt so fatigued, and yet so satisfied. Also, during the plethora of battles we participated in, it was obvious that Milk and I shared a special connection. Even if neither of us said anything about it. Experiencing that level of trust in each other. This has all made me so happy, really. Haha, being happy from fighting makes me sound like some kind of warmonger. It's not the fighting that's made you happy. Right. It's because I was fighting with you. Milk, who had been leaning against my shoulder, lifts her head. Want me to get you a coffee? That would be nice. Okay. Milk gets up from the sofa and heads to the kitchen. After a short series of clinking sounds, she returns with a mug in each hand. As I sip on the milk coffee she always prepares for me, it's somehow even more rich and delicious than before. Amongst the languid tranquility, something I'd forgotten suddenly comes to mind. Honestly, I think you'd have overcome all this even without me, Milk. Why do you say that? This cup. What about it? Do you not like it? Oh, jeez. It's a gift, right? Thank you. I bet you deliberated over whether to give it to me. But in the end, you mustered up the courage. How did you know? I told you. I know everything about you. I give up. Thank God, I thought it wasn't going to be voiced for a second. I was going to cry. Why?
柄にもなく変な真似しちまうからだ。ばったり会うと嬉しいのも、デートの日をドキドキしながら待つのも、恥ずかしいことを平気で言っちまうのも、こんな風にプレゼントを準備するのも、ちっとも私らしくない。それでも兄貴はいいんだな。
Far from it. You're still you, Milk. You've just grown up. You're becoming stronger.
兄貴も結構キザなセリフ言うじゃねえか。
And I'm not the least bit embarrassed about it. Yeah, I said
聞いて
it.
るこっちが恥ずかしいっつーの。兄貴、この前の話覚えてるか？
That you wanted to know everything about me?
ああ、それだ。今また一つ兄貴のことを知った。それで今日あと一つだけ知りたいことが、いや、分からせてほしい。 ったく何言ってるんだ私。
You don't have to say it. I know what it is.
私も
No! That was it! That was so much shorter than the other ones. This was one of the first ones, right? No! Was this one of the first ones that came out? I don't remember. Dang it, I forgot to put it on the home screen. Dude, that was so short! No! God damn it! Let's see how this looks. I do think this was one of the short ones. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm not going to do anything with this because her treasure sucked cock 3000, so like, yeah, no. This looks pretty good though. Oh! It's got a pretty good, like, animated thingy. Although it's very blinding. Jesus Christ, the borders are so bright. Oh my god. I think I can finish her thing. I do believe this was one of the first ones that came out. I should have really checked beforehand. Gosh darn it. Maybe it was the second wave, actually. I don't remember. Nice. I'm mainly doing this so that I can convert all of these to privities, which I'm not even going to have that much to convert. Gosh darn it. Whatever. Unfortunate. I love Milk so much. Oh, it was too short though. Dang it. I think my favorite one is still Bae's, but I'm biased towards Milk, so I feel like she has to be second, even though her like little animated thingy was very short compared to like everybody else. Dang it. Dude, I love the gap moe that Milk has. I love tomboy characters. Rah! Also Sugar trolling in the beginning, dude. What an asshole. Anyways, I think that's everything. Dang it, dude. They need to make like a really good unit. The bunny one was pretty decent for Milk, but like, even still, she's kind of a niche option. I don't know. You think they would give Milk and, I mean, Sugar and Frima over spec units? Currently, I mean, the only manufacturer that doesn't have anything is Tetra, but like Tetra doesn't really do too much surface stuff, and it's mainly, I mean, Cafe Sweetie that does a lot of the fighting. So, I mean, could they get over specs and be more important to the campaign? Maybe. I'm not really sure how they plan on making that at all, or if they even have plans on that. I mean, they still haven't released the new versions for all the Matsu squads, which honestly, they're like holding off on that. I expect that to come eventually. I mean, it's been a long ass time since we had that like revealed. They did the absolute relatively fast, so I'm surprised that Matsu is just getting left in the dust. I don't know. They're just getting left forgotten. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. Let me know what you guys think about Milk's favorite item story here, and I'll catch you guys later.